Hello and welcome to our walkthrough of the WCBVI APH Consumable and Loan Request Form. This video will walk you through how to request APH consumables. The form that you are seeing on this screen can be found on various parts of the WCBVI website, and it may have been sent to you as an email link. This form is a Microsoft form, and although we will be going through this form using the standard click and point with a mouse method, it is a fully accessible form that is usable with JAWS, NVDA, screen magnification, and other forms of assistive technology. So let's go ahead and get started. So the form, again, is the Wisconsin Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired WCBVI APH Consumable and Loan Request Form. When you submit the form, you're not going to get your details automatically filled in on this form. You're going to need to enter them manually. So when it asks for your email, your contact information, that stuff is gonna, unless it's an autofill from your browser, you're gonna have to manually put it in. I also want to tell you right off the bat that you will not receive a copy of this form in your email. That is because of the presence of personally identifiable information that we are going to be requesting on the form. So this form says, I'm going to read the top. Thank you for contacting WCBVI AIM Center. Please proceed to the next section where you will be asked to submit some general information. Please note that this form is Family Educational Rights Privacy Act FERPA compliant, so any personally identifiable information, PII, included is secure. So I'm going to click Next. General information is the first section of this form, and it's going to ask some general information about the student for whom you are requesting the materials. I'm a bit of a geek, so I'm going to, in the student name portion, write Luke Skywalker. School district, agency, or school program, I'm going to say Tatooine High School. The next question is the student registered on the current APH census? And your options are yes or no. I'm going to click yes and select the next button that is going to appear. Based on that is a copy of the district-specific APH Parental Release of Information, ROI, FERPA form on file at the school district level. And I'm going to say yes. Now, I'm going to come back to that previous question and the question about is the student on the current APH census, and show you what would happen if I clicked no. If I clicked no, there are going to be other questions that present. So were I to click no, the fourth question that is going to be asked is the student, if the student, is not on the current APH quota registry, please provide a brief explanation. And it's going to ask you to fill that in. And the fifth question, is the student eligible to be on the next federal quota registry? Note it is your responsibility as an LEA and TVI to formally register this student at the next APH federal quota census registry. Now, because I want to simplify this process, I'm going to go up to question 3 about if the student is registered on the APH census, and I'm going to click yes. And my question is auto-populated because I previously answered it. And I'm going to click Next to go to the next section. Requester information. Again, please fill out the information so we can contact you with questions. The requester name, Ben Kenobi. Let's keep the theme going, people. Requester CISA district, Planet of Tatooine. Requester preferred email. I'm going to just put ben.kenobi@jediknights.org. Let's see, requester preferred phone number, and it has to be something. Please remember to include the area code. I'm just going to do 123-456-7890. Oops, 10. And there's an alternate number that is requested as well. I'm going to just put the opposite. Well, you know, you get the idea. It's not put in there in the right format, but it's fine. Best time to call, we're going to say Jedi or early risers, so AM, and click Next. Shipping address for material. Now this is where you would put the name of the building, the district, the CISA, the high school. We're going to say Luke attends Tatooine High School, so Tatooine High School. And care of, this is going to be the contact name, so a secretary, the teacher's name, that if you're not in that building. So we're going to say Yoda Green, call him a guest instructor. Street address, 123 Jedi Way, city, state, zip, Mos Eisley, I'm pretty sure that's not how you spell it, but whatever. Mos Eisley, Tatooine. And we're going to say the zip is 99999, just, you know, for. Okay. So this is really the meat of it. How can we help you? Report and reminders that Braille writers are not consumable. This is just a reminder to you. So consumables. This is where the form is going to differ a little. I'm requested in borrowing equipment or requesting APH consumables. I'm going to say APH consumables. Next. Item 1, information. So for your convenience, we have a link here to the APH website where you can access the catalog and find the catalog information. Please include the actual item number that you are requesting and as much detailed information as possible. It really helps us out significantly with this sort of thing. So consumables are pretty much any non-technology item and not a brailer. So most things in the catalog will be consumables. So quantity for item 1, we're going to say 1. I don't have an item ready for request. So if the item number, let's say the catalog number is A-10123, and description, blue lightsaber. Okay. Would you like to request a second item? You can request up to 6 items per form. So if you want a second item, yes. If you do not, then no. If you say yes, and let's just for the sake of argument, just say yes. And we're going to do next. Item 2, information. So quantity for the second item. We're just going to say we want 1. Catalog number. Let's go C3PO as catalog number, and description, we're going to call it a droid. Okay. Would you like to request a third item? No, I think we're good. I'm done with my creativity is at pretty much 0 right now. So then we're going to click next. Ready to submit. Your information has been collected. Please submit the form. You have got to click submit here. Or it won't go through. I'm not going to click submit because it will confuse the system, but please click submit when you're finished. If you have questions regarding your request, you can always contact the AIM team at aem@wcbvi.k12.wi.us. So that's the APH consumable process. I hope this has been helpful for you. Have a great day.